If you're ready, please make your way up to your feet. And let's bring our two big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. And before we get into anything, just take a moment to close your eyes. Rock your weight a little forwards and backwards and from side to side. Take a couple long, deep breaths. Allow your shoulders to relax. Beautiful. As you're ready, please open your eyes and let's begin with pranayama deep breathing. So I'd love you to interlace all 10 fingers. Place your knuckles underneath your chin. Empty your lungs all the way. And inhale, lift your elbows, fill right up to the top of your lungs. And exhale, tilt your head back. Let the air go. Empty out all the way until elbows touch. Inhale very slowly, chin drops down, elbows lift, fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. And exhale, gently let your head go. Keep your spine long, shift your weight back into your heels. Inhale slowly, chin drops, elbows lift, take your time. Exhale, let it go. And we've got 6 more. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly the chin drops down, slowly the elbows lift. Exhale, let it all go and elbows drift together gently to touch, lungs are empty. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last 1. Inhale. Fill all the way up. Take another sip of air right at the top. Hold it for a moment. And exhale, let all that air go. Empty your lungs completely and change. Beautiful, guys. As you're ready, arms alongside ears. Interlace all 10 fingers and release your index finger. So inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, please arc to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale, arc to the left. Now you take it from here. In your own time, just give it a little bit of a warm up. So willow sway your body from side to side. You've got some moments to do whatever feels good. And you don't have to feel restricted to this motion. If there's a little back bend that you'd like to take, I really like this one. If you'd like to take a forward bend, that's perfect also. We've got a few moments just to get into the space, to get warm and ready. And we'll all meet each other at the top in 5, 4, 3, 2, and come back to center for 1. So arms are alongside ears. Inhale to lift and lengthen. With exhale, please arc to the right. Now pause as you feel that first point of resistance. Shift your weight back into your heels, tighten through your legs. Send your hips way over to the left side, biceps hug your ears. Take a few moments just to breathe, just to feel. And now, if it makes sense to go deeper, send the hips a little more to the left. Slip shoulders away from your ears. Make sure there's space. Check, did you shift your weight forward? Shift your weight back to the heels. And now we go deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, change. Inhale to rise. Exhale, please arc to the other side. And same thing again. So you find that first point of resistance and you breathe. And just allow your body to settle into the shape. And we start from the feet up. So rooting your weight into your heels, draw your kneecaps up so that your quads tighten. Send your right hip way to the right. Make that half moon shape. That's looking great over there. Make sure to bump your bottom shoulder forward, so rather the bottom armpit swings forward. And then with the arms long and straight, we come down and we push a little bit harder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Inhale to rise. So keep your arms up there. If you prefer a little bit more support on the lower back, that's great too. Again, weight in the heels, press your hips forward, lift your belly up, lift your heart up, go back, arc back, reach back. If you'd like to drop your head back, that's perfect. Open up the throat, and you just take it in increments, feel it out. Remember, it's the first set, so you don't have to push too hard. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, change for 1. Come back up to the top, return your arms if you need to. So I'd like you here to micro bend your knees. Flat back as you hinge from the hips, come all the way down to the bottom. And when you're there, separate your hands, take a moment to pedal out the legs. Couple squats if that would feel good. And then please squat down all the way, reach back and cup onto your heels or go for your ankles. Inhale where you are. With exhale, lift your hips and drop your head. Look between your two shins and please snuggle your elbows behind your calves. Rock your weight forward into the balls of the feet. Now, as you pull on your heels, please lift your hips higher. Make sure your shoulders are loose and lifting away from the ears. Last 3, 2, release for 1. Arms alongside ears. Inhale, flat back, rise all the way to the top. And exhale, please release your arms and just take a moment to breathe. Let's go straight into second set. Empty lungs. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Take your Kali Mudra grip and your opposite thumb on top. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, please arc to the right. Go to that point where you left off in the first set. We're here for about 30 seconds. Go through your self-correction process. Work from the heels. And then just move your mind through your body. Pull the kneecaps up. Bump the left hip forward. Swing your right armpit forward. Come down. Reach further, reach deeper. For 3, 2, change for 1. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, let's go to the other side. So same thing here. That first point of resistance, you take a moment and then you go to maximum depth, that place you left off in the first set. Remember your alignment points. And then once you're confident with your alignment, that's when the depth comes in. And you find your maximum shape. Breathe here. Go deeper here. For 3, 2, 1. Change. Inhale, lift and lengthen. So, shifting weight back into the heels. Same thing again. Press thighs forward. Lift belly up. Lift heart up. Go back. Fall back. Way back. So you shift your weight dangerously into your heels, but what keeps you safe is that lift through the heart. Check that you're still breathing. We've got a few more moments if you want to gain a little more depth. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. Inhale to lift and rise. Micro bend the knees. And with a flat back, please hinge all the way to the earth. Take your moment, separate your hands, pedal out the legs, do what you need to do, and then meet me in a deep squat. Wrap your palms around your heels, baby fingers touch. Inhale where you are. Exhale to lift the hips, to drop the head. Look in between your shins. Wrap your forearms behind your calves. Please loosen the back of your neck. Shift your weight forward and really pulling with your arms. Find your maximum
shape in this pose. Legs don't have to be straight, but they're working in that direction. Your tummy flat on your thighs. Last 3, 2, release for 1, arms alongside ears. Inhale to lift and rise all the way up. Exhale, please release your arms. Now, as you're ready, please step your right foot to the right. Feet are hip-width distance apart. And if you'd like to measure, it's about 2 fist widths in between the big toes. This is awkward pose. Inhale, arms parallel to the earth. On exhale, please sit down like you're sitting in an imaginary chair. So knees stay hip width. Guys, draw the belly button in towards the spine and sit your hips just a little further down. Shift your weight dangerously into the heels. Reach long through the fingers. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. And I'd like you to hold this. Just be with the growing intensity. You've got this. Last few breaths. Empty your lungs. Change. Inhale to rise. Keep the arms, please. Lift high onto your toes. Heels are right above the big toe. And now bend your knees. Sit down to bar stool height. So heels lift high above that big toe. You stretch the arches of the feet. Check that your jaw is loose and movable. Feel for your shoulders over your hips. Last few moments. Change. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, heels drop down. Now, slip your knees in towards each other to touch and allow your heels to lift slightly. Inhale where you are. Exhale, let's lower down very, very slowly towards the earth. Now, you can stop partway down, but if your knees are good here, come all the way down so that your hips are just hovering off your heels. Keep squeezing the thighs together. Reach long through the fingers, and now it's a slow rise. Keep squeezing the thighs for 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels touch down for 1. 2 feet meet, arms release. Just take a breath and let it all go. Guys, second set. Right foot steps to the right. Inhale, arms parallel to earth. Exhale, sit down into your chair, your imaginary chair. So I like this pose very much because you can actually activate the core very nicely as you draw the belly button in towards the spine. Keep that long reach through the fingers and sit down lower and lower. And I'd actually just like to hold this here. Breathe with this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Straighten the legs. Keep the arms. Lift high onto the toes. And then bend the knees. Sit down to that bar stool height. And soften shoulders away from the ears. So for me, the trick with this is really lifting those heels very, very high. Rooting down through the big toe. If you'd like to sit down a little lower, that's fine. Keep it manageable. Change. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, land your heels. Now, squeeze knees together. Allow the heels to lift slightly. Shoulders just over the hips, and let's descend very, very slowly. Keep squeezing those thighs. Keep breathing that breath. Reach long through the fingers. And when you get all the way down, stabilize. If you'd like a couple of bounces just to check your balance, that's perfect. Hold what you have, and squeezing your thighs, come slowly up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels touch down for 1, feet together, arms release, and just take a moment. Beautiful. Empty your lungs. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Exhale, right arm underneath the left. Please sit down low into a chair. Inhale, right leg high up and over the left. Squeeze your thighs together. Draw your elbows down towards your navel. Check that you're breathing. Guys, if you can, slip your knees slightly more to the right. Shift upper body to the left. Change. Inhale, arms reach alongside ears. Straight into second set, left arm underneath the right. Sit low into a chair. Inhale, left leg high up and over. Settle. Breathe. And if you're wobbly, it doesn't matter. Be patient with yourself as you get into your shape. Also, doesn't matter if the toe doesn't tuck. You're just going in that direction. On this side, the knees slip out to the left side. Sit a little lower. Change. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Exhale, right arm underneath the left. Sit low into a chair. And let's go right leg high up and over. Let's take a quieter set on this side. Hold what you have for 10. 5. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. Sit low into that chair. Inhale, left leg high up and over. And let's focus. Let's breathe for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, change. Inhale, arms alongside ears, and exhale, please release your arms. Just take a moment. If you would like a sip of water, you're more than welcome to go there. Allow your mind to just be clear and spacious. Stay very present in the room. Now, as you're ready, please come back to your original stance. Gorgeous. Shift your weight into your left foot. Inhale, right thigh lifts parallel to the earth. Now, for a lot of us, this might be where we choose to stay, and that's perfect. If you'd like to go a little further, please round down and interlace all 10 fingers underneath the ball of your foot. Check that your heel is directly underneath your knee. I'd like you to rock the weight into the ball of your standing foot. Now you really want to strengthen that standing leg. Pull your kneecap up so that your quad engages. You might want to remove your hands, just check that your foot stays right there, and then return the grip. I find it useful to gaze at a little speck on the floor in front of me. Use that as a focal point. We've got a few more moments. Last 3, 2, gently release that for 1. Land your foot, please shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, left thigh parallel to the earth. And remember, you can stay here. That's absolutely perfect. If you'd like to go forward, you're rounding down. You're finding that interlace. And you're crafting a shape that feels well aligned. So if you don't have a mirror in front of you, you really go by feeling. You can also glance down and check that you haven't pulled your heel a little too far back. You should be able to see your toes. You should be able to see that your heel is directly beneath your knee. It's very tempting to lean that weight back. Keep leaning your weight forward, not so that your toes cramp, but just so that the weight is in the ball of your foot. Remember, you can always remove the hands, then replace them. Check it's the leg doing the work, not the arms. Last 3, 2. Gently release for 1. Step 2 feet together. Guys, take a moment. Long breath in. Slow breath out. You're doing so well. Shift your weight, please, into your left foot. Inhale, right thigh parallel to the earth. Stay here if you like. Or please round down and interlace all 10 fingers. Perfect for you to stay here.
Or if you'd like to go a little bit further, you can start to kick your right leg forward. If leg is straight, maybe you bend the arms and start rounding the spine, maybe forehead to knee. Keep your standing leg locked. Extend through the heel of your airborne leg and then reverse the steps. Come slowly out. Release the grip. 2 feet return to each other. Shift your weight into the right foot. Inhale, left thigh parallel to the earth, and exhale, please round down. Find that interlace and just take a moment to get stable. Find your breath. Either you stay right here, and that's perfect, or you're experimenting with the kick out. Keep leaning your weight forward if you're kicking out. Maybe you bend your elbows, maybe you tuck your forehead to your knee. Wherever you are, that standing leg is working itself straight. Guys, and the extensions start to come on back, and as you're ready, please release. 2 feet step together. Take a moment, take a breath. Beautiful. Let's move right along. So shift your weight into your left foot. Your right palm opens up to the side, and I'd like you to send your arm back, thumb points up. Bend your knee and grab your foot from the inside, so your 2 thighs squeeze together. Inhale, left fingers high into the sky, and before we go anywhere, just take a moment here. Get stable, get breathing. Inhale where you are. On exhale, please add a kick. So it's all about the kick right now. Keep your chest lifted. The more you kick, the more it's natural for your body to ease down. Maintain a drishti point. So that drishti is that focal spot that doesn't move. If you're ready to go deeper, kick more. Last few moments. Hold what you have or push it to maximum depth for 3, 2, knees together for 1, release. So right foot down, shift your weight into your right foot and please bend your left knee. Grab your left foot from the inside, knees squeezed together. Inhale, right arm high to the sky. And guys, take those moments to just find your breath, feel stable here. You can hold this the whole pose if you like, or inhale where you are, exhale, add your kick. So really create distance between your heel and your butt cheek. Kick a little bit more. Send your toes higher. If you fall out, get straight back in. Falling out actually teaches us so much. In some ways, it's even more productive than maintaining this perfect pose the whole way through. We've got a few more moments. Maybe you kick to maximum depth for 3, 2, knees together for 1, and release. Let it go. Just take a breath. Soften. Guys, let's catch second set. Please shift your weight into your left foot. Right palm rolls open. Reach back. Grab for the inside of your right foot or ankle. Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Inhale where you are. Exhale, add that kick. 30 seconds, and it's a silent set. I'll keep time for us. Halfway. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees together. Let it go straight into second set. So weight shifts to right foot. Reach back, grab your left foot or your ankle, squeeze knees.
Inhale, right arm to reach. And as you're ready, add that kick. 30 seconds, silent set. Halfway. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, knees together for 1. Release. Beautiful, guys. All right, please come to the back of your mat for Dhula Dandasana, balancing stick, feet together. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release the index. So again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step right foot forward. Inhale, shift the weight. And exhale, come down. Drop your chest, lift your leg. Roll your left hip down. So hug your biceps to the ears. Really reach long through the fingers. Reach long through the toes. And change. 2 feet to meet. Inhale where you are. Exhale, please, left foot steps forward. Inhale, shift your weight. Exhale, drop down. So create a capital T shape with your body. Roll your right hip down. Long extension through the right toes. Fire up the core. Change. Step to the back of your mat. Release your arms. Take a breath. Guys, let's go second set. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Opposite cross of the thumbs. Find your Kali Mudra grip. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps. Inhale, shift. Exhale, drop. We're here for 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Step back, feet together. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Inhale to shift, and exhale, drop your chest. Lift your leg. Hold what you have. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 2 feet to meet. Float the arms down and please walk to the top of your mat. Turn to face the side. Inhale, arms alongside the ears. Exhale, please step far out to the right. So heels out, toes in a little bit. For Prasarita, inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. And we're going to hold this one for a slightly longer set. Reach for your ankles, maybe for your heels, maybe for the outsides of the feet. Whatever works. Shift your weight forward. Guys, lengthen your spine. Look in between your 2 big toes. And now, as we're more than halfway through, maybe you deepen it. Use your powerful arms. Last 3, 2, change for 1. Wing the arms out to the side. Inhale to lift and rise, nothing on the exhale. Inhale, 2 feet step together, and exhale, arms release. Just take a breath. Empty your lungs. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Exhale, please take a huge step out to the right. So much wider than before. I'd like you to turn your toes out and then bend that front knee. And you might take a couple of bounces. It's essentially warrior 2. Inhale where you are. On exhale, find your triangle. So slip your elbow just on the inside of your knee. Root through your back foot, really power through your leg. Stack your shoulders. So as you press the elbow into the knee, get a little more rotation through the heart. Can you bend the front knee more? We'll do 2 sets of this one. Change. Inhale, come on up. Straighten the front leg and then switch sides. Cool. Bend your left knee and just, a couple of bounces, get easy in the joints. Inhale where you are, exhale to switch. Find your Trikonasana and open the heart. Power through the back leg. Check that you're breathing. Feel it out. Some of you might want a little more depth. Bend lower into the front knee. Check that back leg is still alive and working. Change. Return to your warrior two. Straighten the leg, turn the toes in. 2 feet connect, top of the mat, and release the arms. Take a breath. Beautiful. Okay, let's take our second set. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Exhale, wide step out to the right. So I'm not mirroring you guys anymore. Right toes turn and find your warrior two. Inhale where you are. Exhale, we tilt. And go straight to where you left off. Self-correct. Do you need to roll the chest a little more open? Can you bend deeper in the front knee? Do you need to anchor through the back foot? Find your perfect pose for today. Last 3, 2, change for 1. Cool. Switch sides. Find your warrior two on the other side. Bounce a couple times. Inhale where you are and exhale to tilt. So ideally, as you go lower and lower down, your fingers are just slipping in between your big toe and your second toe. Now see if you can add the tiniest tail tuck here. And that really activates through the back leg. Hold what you have for 3, 2, 1. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your leg, turn toes in. 2 feet to meet, and exhale, arms release. Take a huge breath in, and a soft breath out. Empty lungs. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Please, just the palms connect and the thumbs touch. So take about a meter step out to the side. Lift your toes, swivel on your heels, and turn to face the back of your mat. Now, before we go down, bump that left hip forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, tuck your chin and curl all the way down into your shape. Now, once you're at the bottom, bend your knee a little bit. So make sure that you have your forehead touching your kneecap. It's a really nice compression of the throat. Either keep your hands separate, or if you'd like to walk your hands closer together, that's perfect too. Last 3, 2, 1. Hands back to prayer. Inhale, unravel, come all the way up to the top. Turn to face the left, turn to face the front of your mat. Okay, so bump that right hip forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, tuck your chin and curl all the way down. So guys, we're just doing one longish set of this. Get straight into it, either keeping hands in prayer or separating hands. Bend front knee enough to touch your forehead onto your kneecap. You're nudging your left hip a little higher, leveling out the hips. Last few moments. Change, hands back to prayer. Push through your front foot, unravel, come up, turn to face the side. 2 feet step together, and please the arms release. Right, prepping for Trikonasana. Please shift your weight, not Trikonasana, tree. I got some looks. Prepping for tree, we're cool. We're back on board. You're like, don't make me do a third set. Shift your weight, please, into your left foot. Gather your right leg up into a half lotus position and just hold underneath your foot. Left hand or right hand to prayer at your chest. So guys, this will also be a long set. And I recommend that if you do want to take toe stand, just stay here for a few moments, breathe. And then if you'd like to go into toe stand, Please fold forward at the hips. Any takers? If you are in toe stand, start with the fingers lightly on the floor and then one hand, then the other. Hands in prayer in front of the heart. Guys, in toe stand, it becomes a self-practice, and you'll meet us in a few moments. Guys, in tree, root through the standing foot, grow through the crown of your head. If you're in toe stand, please, you're gently coming home. And as you're ready, release. Maybe extend the leg and land your foot. Please shift your weight into your right foot. Fold your left leg up into half lotus. Catch just from behind. And then left hand floats to prayer at the heart. Allow this to be a very quiet pose. Your mind is still. Your breath is long and smooth. If toe stand is on the cards, you've already begun your process. If you're staying in tree, keep it calm. If you'd like a little more, nudge your knee slightly back. Lift up through the crown of the head, yeah. Guys in toe, meet us when you're ready. Guys in tree, please release your foot, extend your leg if you like that, and then 2 feet to meet. Seal your standing series. Well done. Turn around and find Shavasana in 3, 2, 1. So take some moments to roll your palms open. Just allow your toes to drop out. And if you'd like, close your eyes. If you find that you're a lot more present with your eyes open, that's perfect. Whatever is right for you in this moment. Focus on softening your whole body. And distill your world right now down to the simplicity of inhale and exhale. And that's all you have to do for a full minute. If you find that the thoughts are revving, and sometimes that can happen, especially if you've had a very busy day and there are lots of situations to contend with and decisions to make and agendas to manage, come back to the breath. Let's take 3 more good quality breaths right here. Now, as you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Left leg stays on the earth. For Pavana Muktasana, gather your right knee up towards your chest. Interlace all 10 fingers and maybe take a few movements, little circles with the knee, lubricate the hip. And as you're ready, pull down. Squeeze your thigh deep into your abdomen. Get your arms really, really strong here. This is a wonderful pose for digestive regulation. And on this side, we hit up the ascending colon. Please work to plug your left shoulder blade deep onto the floor. For the last few moments, can you pull with the arms a little more strongly so that if you were to glance at your knuckles, you can see they've gone white. Change, release the right leg. Please gather your left knee up to your chest, interlace all 10 fingers, pull down, squeeze down, hug the elbows in towards the ribs. Press both shoulder blades onto the mat, and on this side, we work with the descending colon. And the heart rate weight has dropped through this segment of calmer poses, and soon we'll rev the heart rate again. But while you're here, just luxuriate in long, slow breaths. Change, please release your left leg. Gather both knees up to your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Reach for opposite elbows. If that doesn't work for you, go for forearms or for wrists. Now I'd like you to really roll your tailbone down. Spread and flatten your shoulder blades onto the mat. Get a really nice compression going here. And check that your jaw is loose and movable. No unnecessary tension in your body anywhere. Change, please release the legs. Take a very brief Shavasana. See how quickly you can soften your body. And then as you're ready, arms alongside the ears, please hook your thumbs. Now flex your feet, curl your toes back towards your shins, activate your legs. Empty your lungs, take a huge breath in, hold your breath, sit up, double exhale, beautiful. Okie doke, please turn around and find your way onto your belly. So prepping for Bhujangasana, and guys, we'll do 2 sets of these little action-packed poses. Thumbs are in line with the nipples. Create a cobra tail, squeezing your legs together. Empty your lungs all the way, and on inhale, please lift your chest. Pull your elbows back towards your hips. Anchor your tail into the mat. Come up a little bit more. Check that you're breathing, little sips of air. Last few moments. Is there a little more height available to you? And change. Ease all the way down. Arms alongside you. Please left ear to the mat. Soften your whole body. Big toes touch and heels drop out. Let's take second set. Chin to the mat, hands underneath your shoulders, squeeze the inner thighs together, empty your lungs. Inhale to lift the chest, root through the tops of your feet. Hands are light. If you want to pick your hands up and see if you can hover them with ease, that's great. Curl up a little bit higher. Hold here, sustain here. Slip your shoulders away from your ears. Last 3, 2, come all the way down for 1. So arms alongside your ears, right ear to the mat. Let everything go. Brief Shavasana. For Purna Shalabhasana, please drop your chin onto the mat, and I'd like you to lift your hips and ease your hands, palms facing down, underneath your body. If that doesn't work, you can just take your hands to the outsides of your hips, palms still facing down. So soften through your left leg, point through your right toes. Inhale, lift your right leg off the mat. And you're looking to do a 45-degree angle, or at least go in that direction. But guys, keep rolling the right hip down. Really point through the toes. Can you lift that leg a little higher? And change, soften. Now point through the left toes, empty your lungs. Inhale to lift that left leg. Keep rolling the hips down. And guys, you can actually use your arms, pushing down through the hands to garner a little bit more height. Change. Now, lifting your hips a little bit, wiggle your fingers a little closer to the knees. Squeeze your legs together. Empty your lungs. Take an inhale. On exhale, lift. Lift your 2 feet. Shift all your body weight into your shoulders, into your head. Press like heck through your hands. Lift those legs for 3, 2, 1. Release. Shall we just do 1 set of that? I think so. Left ear to the mat. Some silent cheers over there.
Beautiful. As you're ready, chin to the earth, please spread the wings. Empty your lungs. Let's do the full thing. Now, as you're ready, lift your chest, lift your arms, lift your feet, lift your legs. Come up, fly up, breathe up. We've got a few more moments. So guys, we'll do one slightly longer set of this and then 2 sets of floor bow. If there's a little more height available to you, take it now. And change, soften down, and just notice how good a Shavasana feels to you after you've worked so hard for it. Right, and as you're ready, 2 sets of floor bow. So chin to the mat, and you'll bend both knees, and please reach for your feet. Go for the feet or the ankles, or if that's not possible, just go in that direction, and that's perfect. You can even interlace fingers behind your back. Empty your lungs, and as you inhale, lift up, rise up, add that kick. So I'd like you to focus on squeezing your 2 knees a little bit closer together. Little soft breaths here. Allow the shoulders to be drawn back for 3, 2, and gently release for 1, left ear to the mat. Beautiful, guys. Let's take second set. Chin to the earth. Bend both knees. Reach for your feet or for your ankles. Squeeze the knees together. Take an inhale. This time with an exhale, add your kick. Come up, fly up. Keep squeezing those knees. Keep lifting that chest. Any version of this pose that works for you is absolutely perfect. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, soft down for 1, right ear to the mat, let it all go. As you're ready, chin to the earth, hands beneath shoulders, tuck toes. If you'd like to push straight to plank, you can do that. And we're going to fixed firm from here. So knees on the mat, separate your knees out quite wide. Separate your feet out quite wide and just drop down your hips in between your heels. So you can stay right here, and for a lot of us this is appropriate, or if you'd like to use blocks, that's great too. If this is feeling great and you actually want to drop down onto your elbows and ease all the way down onto your back, that's perfect. Otherwise, hold what you have. Let it be a meditational moment. Guys who are all the way flat on the earth, take a couple more moments. And as you're ready for it, 1 elbow at a time, wedge up to the top. And then release. Please turn around, Shavasana. Palms roll open to the sky, toes drop out, your whole body relaxes to the earth. As you're ready for another sit-up, please, arms alongside ears. Hook your thumbs, flex your feet, curl your toes back towards your shins. Take a huge breath in. Hold your breath, sit up. Double exhale. Beautiful. Turn around. Make your way onto your knees, and for half tortoise, you're just sitting your hips onto your heels. Inhale, arms alongside your ears, palms touch, thumbs cross. Inhale to lift and lengthen. On exhale, please, very slowly hinge from the hips. And when at last you're down, really drive with the outer blades of your hands onto the earth.
Use that to press your hips back to your heels. Forehead touches down onto your mat if possible. Keep your arms active. Now to get out of this, activate the legs, press through the knees, keep your arms alongside your ears, and slowly rise up with a flat back. When you're all the way at the top, please release your arms and turn around. Find Shavasana in 3, 2, 1. Palms roll open, toes drop out. Let your whole body relax. Moving on to the big one, Ustrasana, camel, arms alongside ears. Please hook your thumbs, flex your feet, curl your toes back towards your shins. Take a deep breath in, hold your breath, sit up. Please turn around and find your way onto your knees. So your knees are hip-width distance apart. Again, you can measure with 2 fists if you like. Begin with your hands on your lower back and then pressing your thighs forward. Lift up through your belly, lift up through your heart. So this might be enough for you. If you're having a flexi day, maybe you go further and you reach your hands to your heels. You keep pressing your thighs forward. So guys, we're going to do 1 set of this, but it's going to be a slightly longer set than usual. Keep lifting up through the belly, through the heart. Little sips of air for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and carefully come back for 1. Gently drop hips to the earth, and as you're ready, turn around to Shavasana. Let your whole body relax and release. As you're ready for it, arms alongside your ears. Hook the thumbs, flex the feet, curl toes back towards shins. Take a big breath in. Hold your breath, sit up. Double exhale. Beautiful. Turn around and let's find the counter pose to Ustrasana. This is Sasangasana, rabbit. So you're on your knees and you're reaching around, you're gripping for your heels. So fingers on the inside and thumbs on the outside. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, tuck your chin and curl down. Forehead meets the knees, really clamp onto the heels, and then please lift your hips. If you have a bun like me, make sure to remove it, not to compromise anything. So you're really clamping those heels. You're doming through your upper back, through your middle back. Let's hold here. Pull on your heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently roll out of that for 1. Release back to Shavasana in 3, 2, 1. Palms roll open, toes drop out. Moving swiftly along, arms alongside ears, hook thumbs, flex feet, curl toes back, big breath in, hold your breath, sit up, double exhale. Please turn around and fold your, right leg in and left leg out, or the other way around, whatever works for you. Inhale, arms alongside ears, and exhale, please fold over that extended leg. Now, I don't mind if you need to bend your knees, that's no problem at all. Tuck your chin into your chest, forehead onto your kneecap, round your upper back. Keep extending out through the heel. Tilt your right shoulder down. Change. Inhale to lift and rise. Exhale, please switch sides. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. So forehead to kneecap, round the upper back. Keep flexing that extended foot, press through the heel. And can you really focus on the feeling of the stretch? Allow your mind to be nowhere but here. Change. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Extend legs forward. Lie all the way back down. Flex your feet. Take a big breath in. Hold your breath. Sit up. Now, please get onto your sit bones. And then you can bend your knees if you want. You've got a peace finger grip with your fingertips and you reach for the big toes. So knees can be a little bit bent if that allows you to really lengthen the spine. Or you keep your legs straight but maintain the integrity of the pose. It's a real lift through the heart. I know it's counterintuitive when doing a forward bend, but you almost want to get a back bend motion in your upper back. Keep peeling the baby toes back. And then for the last little bit, if you want to let go completely and surrender into your fold, that's perfect. Change. Please turn around and find Shavasana in 3, 2, 1. And this is not a long one, guys. Just soften and peace out. Because now it's time to move. Arms alongside ears, hook the thumbs, flex the feet. Take a big breath in, hold your breath, sit up. Beautiful. So turn around and prepping for our final twist. The left leg folds underneath, the right leg up and over. Right hand drops behind us. Inhale, left arm high to the sky. Exhale, swivel and twist and hook your elbow and really start working it. So you can stop the traffic if you like. You can reach down and bind with your knee. Whatever enables you to really wring out the spine for 3, 2, 1, change. So very simply switch sides. Left hand behind you, inhale, right arm up. Exhale to swivel, to twist, to hook the elbow, to deepen. And find a shape that serves you well. Change. Okay. Let's take our last super short Shavasana, and in fact it's so super short that right away we lift our arms alongside the ears. We flex the feet, we hook the thumbs, take an inhale, hold your breath, sit up. And then for the final breathing, please turn around. Find your way onto your knees and rest your hands on your knees along with the spine. Perfect. So this is called Kapalabhati, and it's really about your exhale. It's a pumping with the tummy. And for today, I'm going to suggest that we do the version through the nose. So same mechanism, just through the nose, pumping the air. I'll start us off. 1 set. Empty your lungs. Take an inhale. And let's go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, guys. Please turn around and find your Shavasana. And definitely now close your eyes. Allow your whole body to relax.
So during Shavasana, an incredible realigning process takes place. This is a physical realigning, but it's also an emotional and mental realigning. It's like everything is being put back in the right and proper place. And all you need to do is actually step out of the way and allow for that to happen. Friends, please feel free to stay in your Shavasana. If, however, you would like to turn around and seal the class with me, come up to a seated position, that's perfect too. Either choice is great. May you be blessed. May those you love be blessed. My name is Kate. Namaste. So thank you to my friends who are in the studio with me. Thank you to my friends at home. And if you would like to join us in the studio, send us a little mail. Tiny little classes, but it's so wonderful to be back in this space and get some warmth in the old bones. Until next time, guys, much love.